Holly. I'm back in the same outfit doing another tag video. This tag video is the perfume personality tag that was created by Simply Aisha. I was not tagged by her, but I love Aisha's channel. I follow her, and when she did this tag, I was like, I gotta do it. I gotta do the tag. So that's what I'm doing. I, of course, am not tagging anyone in specific because I feel uncomfortable doing that. But if you want to do the tag, feel free to say that I did tag you if no one else does. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So the first question is, what is your boss babe scent? And for me, it is Amber Royale by Ormond Jane. Now, this is a newer fragrance. I've only experienced it the first time, I want to say back in the end of 2022. I got it in Scentbird, and I probably have that Scentbird still in my my Scentbird playlist, so I'll link that up here. But I loved it. So I used that whole fragrance, and then I bought a partial bottle, which is this one. It's only got a little bit left here at the bottom, about 20 ml. And if I use this up, I will probably buy a full bottle. The person I purchased that from said that the elixir version is even better, so I might try to smell that. But to me, this just smells like rich, luxurious, but also like very strong and in control. Total boss babe. Like, yeah, if I were a CEO of a company, I would wear this every day. That is Amber Royale from Ormond Jane as my boss babe fragrance. The next scent is, what is your go-to bedtime scent? And I did talk about this in my vlog, so if you haven't seen it or if it's not up, check that out. It's actually goooo's Angelic Elixir. This is their dupe for Angel Share from Kilian, and I love this scent. I love Angel's Share too, but I think personally the goooo, their DNA adds something to this that makes it like extra special. It's boozy, it's sweet, it's resinous. It just feels like you're in a really sacred space when you wear this. And for me, that's what I want in a bedtime scent. So goooo's Angelic Elixir, that is my go-to bedtime fragrance. It's just about run out, but I love it. Love it. What is your hug in a bottle scent? I love these types of fragrances, the hug in a bottle. The fragrance that I also mentioned in my vlog is also what I chose for this, and it is Xerjoff's Pica Viadama. The Xerjoff version is a better hug in a bottle because it's a little fluffier and it feels a little bit more wispy and airy. But because that bottle and that packaging is so hard for me to get out of my storage area, I just use the goooo version, which is Queen of Spades. goooo's Queen of Spades is much more thick. It's more resinous. It's more vintage smelling, in my opinion, than the original Pica Viadama, but they are quite similar. So this still gives me that like hug in a bottle feel. It's just like, oh, a real hug, like ooh, grandma's really just gotcha, as opposed to like a light hug in a bottle. So Pica Viadama from Xerjoff, or the dupe, which is Queen of Spades from goooo. If you don't want to spend the money, if you can't spend the money, if you can't find it for a price that you want, just try the dupe instead. What is your secret weapon of mass seduction? If it was a secret, I couldn't tell you, could I? So obviously I'm gonna go with the number 2, and that is Coco Mademoiselle from Chanel. Now I only have the Le Privé, which is the bedtime version. I do wear this at bedtime quite a lot as well, especially in the spring and summer when the Angelic Elixir is a little bit too heavy. Coco Mademoiselle has been a staple in my fragrance wardrobe since the early 2000s, at like probably even like, yeah, year 2000 at the latest, like, and the L'Eau Privée I love because I ain't wearing this out to catch a man anymore. I'm wearing it to be like snuggly, sexy in bed. But Coco Mademoiselle, ladies, this is a man eater. I know it's designer and I know it's got a lot of hype. It's been around for a long time, but men go wild. It's a like Coco Mademoiselle. It's a man eater. I don't know what else I can say about that. So moving on, we have number 5. What fragrance do you never wear but can't part from? It's not even open. It's in its box still. This is Givenchy Je Demande Le Secret Elixir. So it's in its box still because I keep thinking I'm gonna sell it, but I can't. I can't bring myself to part from it. I purchased it at a great price from Fragrance. I want to say I got it at fragrancenet.com. But I originally smelled this at Disneyland, that the fragrance store they have in Disneyland. It was a fragrance shop and then they changed it, made it something else, and then changed it back to a fragrance shop. And so this smells like grape soda. I love the soda scents. To me, this scent reminds me of Disneyland. Like, I cannot get rid of it because I feel like I would be so sad and so nostalgic. I'll put all the notes for these scents down below. This isn't a fantastic scent. This isn't an amazing scent. When I first smelled it at Disney, I loved it, but I couldn't afford it. I had to buy it on the, cheap. And it just makes me think of that time, like that special time when you're with your family or loved ones enjoying a place that's magical. That's what I can't let go. I really have tried though. To my credit, I have tried. So Givenchy Je Demande Le Secret Elixir. I can't let go. Number 5, that's what I just did. Number 6, what is one of your favorite fragrances that you don't wear enough? So for that, I have État Spice Must Flow. This bottle's heavy. That almost broke my computer. There is nothing about this fragrance that I don't like. It has all notes that I like. It's blended exactly how I like. It sits perfectly on my skin. It's not too heavy. It's not too light. I wore this to the movie Dune because it's Spice Must Flow. So I have memories attached. Everything about it is perfect. But literally, the dent, I've had this bottle for 3 years at least, and look at that. I never wear it. I need to start wearing this. I bought this on a deal from État. They had a 30% off coupon that they sent. So I feel like I got a good deal. I know you can find it on discount websites, but I think I still paid a pretty good price for it. I really need to wear this. It's so good. If you like spice, resin, woody fragrances, this is so good. It's very similar to the 500 Years fragrance that's also in their line, but this is minus all the florals. And the also one of their newer ones is similar to this, and I want to get that one too, but I keep holding off because I'm like, I never wear it. I'll write the one I'm talking about on the screen. I can't think of the name. All right, so the number 7 question, what is a fragrance you would recommend for a beginner who wants to smell unique? I recommend this to everybody, but if you are a beginner who wants to smell unique, it's perfect because you smell like no one. You 100% are going to smell unique. It's not expensive at all. You can find it on the resellers sites for like $25, $30 at the most. And literally no one has it. Like, I think people have it, but they don't wear it. It is Mont Blanc Presence d'une Femme. It has a really awful reflective bottle. I hate this bottle. All my fingerprints show. This is like my third bottle of this. I stopped wearing it quite so much because my collection got larger, but man, I used to go through this. This was my work scent. I wore this every day to work because it was unique but not offensive. I got so many compliments. I wore this to job interviews. I know they say you shouldn't wear fragrance to job interviews, but this is so like compelling. I always got the job. If you're a beginner and you don't know what you like yet, you're still trying out, this is so inexpensive that even if you blind buy it and then you don't like it, you're not gonna feel like you're put out from a lot of money. I don't know what to say about it. I know that the notes don't make sense for the scent. Like, you cannot get an idea of the fragrance based on the notes breakdown alone. And it has to be experienced. I love this. Like I said, this and Coco Mademoiselle back in the day, this Angel and Coco Mademoiselle rotation, I wore all of them. Angel during the day, Coco Mademoiselle at night, Mont Blanc to work. That was it. That was my fragrance wardrobe. Get it. If you like it, thank me. If you don't like it, you won't regret it still. It's fine. It's fine. Just do it. Just do it. The next one, number 8. Sorry, I have no idea where I'm at in this line. What is a fragrance that you love, but everyone else seems to hate? Do you know how much I wanted to say Secretions Magnifique? Because I have a full bottle just sitting there waiting for me to break it out in a tag video. But I actually don't love it because it is a little hard. It's hard to wear. So the actual choice, similar, it has some similar vibes. You'll know what I mean if you know what I mean, is Terre Mugler Womanity. So this is the original Womanity Eau de Parfum. I actually bought this on Groupon back in the day, way back in the day. And this fragrance just gets better with age. Freshy, like new bottles are quite overwhelming with the like kind of fishy caviar scent, but as this fragrance ages, oh my God, does it get sexy? Men will stop you. If you have a vintage bottle of Womanity, these older, like Womanity, these older bottles, when the juice stops being pink and it starts turning to yellow, like yellowish orange, they are sex on wheels, man. This one, for real. I know not a lot of people are fans, but if you've had one sitting around that you haven't smelled in a while, give it a go. See what you think now, because with time they become chef's kiss. All right, what is an overhyped fragrance that you currently own? What don't I currently own? Just kidding. So I'm gonna say Tom Ford's Bitter Peach. I don't know if it's overhyped. I know there was some hype originally, but it's been a few years now, and so I think the hype has calmed down. But for me, I thought there was way too much hype for this, that I would never own it because it just was like, did not seem appealing. And how wrong I was. The scent is actually so delicious. Sweet, juicy peach rings at the top, like just burst. It's like literally like a burst of sweet peach ring, like gummy. I want to eat one right now. and then it dries down and it's kind of resinous, a little sexy, a little sweet, but not too much. The peach is still there, but she's kind of in the background, just playing with those woods, like, hey. Oh God, I could eat this paper right now. It's so good. I love it. It's so good. I did sell the travel the travel size of it, so don't ask me about it. It's good. It's real good. The next question, number 10, what fragrance is on the chopping block? I have one and I actually can't find it because I have put it somewhere, because I'm trying to decide if I want to sell it or not. And it is from Maison Christian Dior Grand Ball. You've definitely seen it in videos in the past. I got it several years ago now when there was a Christian Dior standalone beauty store at Caesar's Palace Forum Shops. The thing is I have just grown out of that fragrance. It isn't something that I gravitate for. The notes aren't something that I reach for in any fragrance, really. It's a jasmine heavy scent, and I just don't really reach for florals that much anymore. And the ones that I do like are the ones I have been using for a long time. So the main reason that I haven't gotten rid of it yet, the main reason I haven't sold it yet, is because of the emotional attachment I have to the fragrance. There is some sentimental attachment there. Which is pretty much the reason I don't get rid of most things, is sentimental attachment. But for Grand Ball, it reminds me of a really fun night out, a great day, a good time, having fun sniffing fragrances, dining at a great restaurant, and just enjoying a night with, with people I love. So I'm having a hard time, cutting the cord on that one. Number 11, what is the last fragrance that I purchased? I haven't got the bottle out here, but I did give you a spoiler alert, buy a full size of Mancera Tonka Cola. You'll have to hear more about that in the fragrances I've added to my video collection. Okay. What is the fragrance at the top of your wish list for number 12? What is it? Okay, so it's a hyped fragrance. Jo Malone Ginger Biscuit is super hyped up online right now. I've never smelled it. I never even have pitched for a freaking decant of this thing. But it's super hyped and I kind of want it. So although it's not it's not a wish list fragrance, it is probably the one that if I had an opportunity to purchase any fragrance, I would buy right now. In general, in my true wish list, it rotates so often that there's no one that's ever right at the top. It's usually something that I will smell, like Tonka Cola, and fall in love with and then buy. Or it's something that I'll be waiting for, wanting to buy, that will suddenly become available at a good price. So Ginger Biscuit's the one that I would purchase right this moment if I could buy any fragrance. And number 13, which is the final question, what is your fragrance for life? Do you even have to ask me this question? I feel like the answer is no. Let's say it all together. I'm listening. 1, 2, 3. Terry Mugler Angel Eau de Parfum. Yay! Yep, you got it right. I actually don't have a full bottle out here right now, but I do have my little roll-on size. I'll never stop loving this. I will never stop loving this. If you could have a fragrance baby, this would be my fragrance baby. I'll never, ever stop loving her. She is queen. Designer fragrance. Oldie but a goodie. From way back in 1992. Mugler Angel Eau de Parfum. So that's it. That was the fragrance personality tag from Simply Aisha. Thank you so much for hanging out and listening to my answers. I'd love to hear your answers. So if you do this tag, let me know in the comments down below so I can check it out and maybe find something amazing and new that I want to try, because that's the best part of this community, for real. See you later. See you soon. Enjoy your day. Have a good one. Be safe. And I love you. Bye.